just can't stop, won't stop hustling. But I just
What up, grinders and grindettes? It's your guy, the Black Abstract. What's happening? You locked in once again. I appreciate y'all, motherfuckers. So, we about to talk about today is nobody's boy, Irv Gotti. Irv, I like to talk too much Gotti, and his statements that he made about DMX. Rest in peace to the legend. If you don't know, he said some disparaging. I'm not gonna say disparaging, but he spoke about DMX in the interview. Let's take a look.
I knew before I knew that it was coming, because the family was like he was brain dead when he went into when they hooked him up to the ventilator, because he had COVID too. So the COVID.
So that is true. They say he didn't have COVID. So he really didn't have COVID.
They said it was a bad dose of crack, and they said some drug, fentanyl, was mixed in with the crack, and that's what made him overdose. And then when he got to the hospital, he got diagnosed with COVID, and he couldn't breathe. You know, that COVID messes with your respiratory system. So that's why he had to get hooked up to the ventilator. They said before he did, it was like his brain died. You know what I'm saying? His brain had died and everything like that. So it was like, even if he comes through, there's a guy that's a good chance he's gonna be brain dead.
Now, I originally posted that video, on my channel. You go check it out. It's at like 9,000 views right now. And check it out after you subscribe. And the comments that I saw pertaining to the video were pretty. People were saying the same thing. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why is he talking out or speaking about it? And how I titled the video was Irv Gotti talks about what led up to DMX passing. Then I said, he talks too much. So a couple of entertainers have also spoken out against him, saying the shit he been saying about X. And some people are like, well, why can't he speak about? Because first of all, dude, this is like, it was fresh at the time. Let his family speak on that, man. His family ain't even coming out saying no statements or none of that shit. And then you coming out saying shit about the situation. You know what I mean? You don't know if the man got COVID. We don't know. Those allegations came out, then they got debunked. So 50 Cent posted on his Instagram page the video. He said, "This guy's an idiot. Did he just say DMX died from smoking crack and fentanyl? Why would he say that? Like, when did they start mixing crack with fentanyl? I thought this is something they mix with heroin and fucking pills. I could be wrong, but I've never heard of that. And below the comment, Jadakiss said wing, which is I guess Yonkers slang for lame. And then the real Swizz Beatz said bozo moves can't lie. And it makes sense that Jadakiss, Swizz Beatz has never worked with Murder Inc. at all. Like, I don't think they've done any business. Jadakiss never, I don't think, was on no. Actually, Jadakiss did work with Ja Rule. He was on 100 Guns, 100 Clips, and he got inherited the 50 Cent beef, so I do remember that. I can't think of if Swizz Beatz working with Murder Inc. or not. But it's just lame, Irv. Like, it's just lame, and that's the problem I have with Irv Gotti. I don't know him, never met him, but it's something about him that irks me, man. Start calling him Irk Gotti, not Irv Gotti, Irk Gotti, because he just irked the fuck out of me. He's just always talking too much. He always talking. When he talks, sometimes you be like, you kind of be entertained, like if he's telling the old Jay-Z story. But it's a lot of times he just puts his foot in his mouth. I'll give you an instance. They're at the height of the J-Lo run, when they were doing the songs with J-Lo. Ja Rule, her had the Umbrell, and what's the other song? It's Umbrell and what the fuck was the name of that song? Anyway, they had two songs. They had like two hits with J-Lo, and this at the height. Now J-Lo was piping hot at the time. She could have worked with anybody in the game at that time. She could have. She decided to work with Ja. The chemistry was undeniable, and she was working with she was working with everybody, but her chemistry was she had great chemistry with Ja Rule. They had them little duets or whatever. And at the height of this, I think they were supposed to release or work on some more music. Irv goes on a radio show high off E-pills, and they ask him about if J-Lo could really sing. And he says, well, she's no Mariah Carey. Let's be real. J-Lo can't fucking hold a candle to Mariah Carey. She can't really sing like that good. And let's be honest. I'm like, what the why would you say that? Like, what would possess you to say something like that? If you getting coins with this chick and y'all got it, this putting y'all to the next level, this putting y'all pop status right here. Why would you put your foot in the mouth and say that? It just makes no sense. But that's Irv Gotti for you. All right, so Irv Gotti decided to issue an apology. So let's read what it says. He says, first off, let me say again how much I love my nigga X. The fact that this is coming into question is the only reason why I feel the need to address the bullshit. I love X and I love him unconditionally, and that won't change till I die. Dog love. Now, the interview I did for the radio station is the interview where I said that what I said about DMX. Now, everything I said had already been reported in the media. If you look back at Baller Alert and the Shade Room and other media outlets, everything I said had already been out there already. I did not break anything I said. But you know what? I understand. No one wanted to hear it from me. And for that, I am truly sorry. To ever make people think I don't love my nigga X. Anybody that knows me or knew X cannot ever front like me and X didn't share a special bond. I put my whole career on the line for X and did things for X that is unquestionable. Our relationship grew and grew to the point where I feel I understood X and the love he wanted. That's why I say dog love. Unconditional love is what I gave X. It didn't matter to me anything he was doing. I loved him and always would try and do the best for him. I spoke with Shira Simmons, who I love also, and I apologized as soon as I seen it went left. I explained to her I was only saying things that I heard reported already, to which she said they don't know if it's real yet. They're waiting for the doctors to come back and tell them. Then which I apologized even more for repeating what had been reported. I apologized to my brothers Y and D. They know exactly where my heart is with X and where my heart is with them. We have done things together that will never change how I feel about them. They are my brothers. Again, I apologize for talking out of turn. In my defense, I honestly thought I wasn't saying anything that everyone didn't hear already. If anyone thinks the love I have for X is nothing but genuine, unconditional love, just look at our history. Really look at it. There is no way you can think that. Love you, X. Till I die and see you again. Rest in peace, DMX, Dog Love, Rough Riders family. So, yeah. He apologized, man. And, you know, we can accept his apology, I guess. I don't know. But I think he should know better not to speak out of turn. You didn't hear anybody else speaking out of turn. You know? So, hey, I guess salute to him for apologizing. He said what he said publicly, and he apologized publicly. But Irv, in the future, just stop doing bozo shit, man. Check in with the family before you decide to make these comments and make these statements and make yourself look like a fucking retard. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Post your comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Until next time, peace, love, and prosperity. I am the Black Abstract, and if you need merch, hit iamtrill.com. Till next time, peace.